Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to be tackling the question of what is Cat actually drawing on the ground during the intro cutscene of the mission Long Night of Solace. So, during that cutscene, we get to the point where she asks Emile to borrow his knife so that she can hatch a plan to destroy the supercarrier in orbit. And she uses this knife to basically draw, like, a diagram or instructions on the ground or something like that to show, like, their game plan for how to get a bomb into orbit and to blow up the Covenant supercarrier. And then when she's done, she hands the knife back to Emile, and yeah, that's basically it. But we never actually see what she draws on the ground. But we just know she goes out of her way to borrow his knife to draw whatever it is she's doing. So, using a mod that lets us fly around during the cutscene here, we can take a look around and we can see from a different perspective and see what she's actually drawn on the ground. So you can see here, this is what the cutscene is like, from outside the usual perspective that you see. So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit to where she's about to draw. So here she's talking to Carter, and then in just a second, Emile should pop in, and then she'll ask him for his knife, which is right here. Okay, so while she's doing that, we're gonna see exactly what she's drawing on the ground, and we'll see what her beautiful artwork looks like. So she has his knife here, it's in the ground, and she moves it a little bit, and at certain points her arm gets all twisted, but then yeah, she's just, randomly kind of just carving nothing into the ground. In fact, the way she moves this knife, she's not really drawing anything. Like, yeah, she moves it a few times in like certain directions, but really there was no point in her borrowing Emile's knife. Her hand movements, they're not really drawing anything in the ground. She's just moving his knife back and forth randomly. In fact, I tried to match her hand movements in Microsoft Paint, and this is I tried my best to kind of match exactly like what she did, and this is kind of like what she was drawing in the ground with Emile's knife, which, that does not look like a very helpful diagram for like their plan of action. And this is like some crazy like plan that she had, and the diagram she drew on the ground, even though you can't actually see it, if it did actually get carved in the ground, that would kind of be what it looked like based on her hand movements. So all these Spartans kind of went along with a plan that looks like just a scribble on the ground, essentially. I know, like, lore-wise, she probably did have like an actual plan and like actual like well-drawn diagram, but what actually happened in the game's cutscene, in engine and everything was, well, that's basically what she did. So there's probably no need for her to borrow Emile's knife. But anyways, hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting. I know it's a bit of a shorter video, but if you enjoyed it nonetheless, make sure to leave a like. I'll leave it down in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else for me to check out or look into. But other than that, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.